Hello everybody, Double J 101 back again with another toy review, and today we'll be taking a look at Autobot Moonracer from Power of the Primes. As far as I know, this is the only figure that we have that could even resemble a G1 Moonracer, and overall, looks like a pretty sweet looking figure. So let's go ahead and get a closer view of the package. First we see Autobot Moonracer, deluxe class figure from Power of the Primes. Nice vehicle mode picture there with Moonracer inside of the package. And again, some fantastic artwork on the back of the card. As for the back of the package, we see the normal warnings, some product shots, and 14 steps to get Moonracer from her vehicle mode to her robot mode. As for Moonracer's biography, how will the joyful Autobot sharpshooter wield the power of the Primes? But that's about it for Moonracer's packaging, so let's go ahead and get her open and check out how cool this figure seems to be. And here we have Moonracer out of the package and in her Cybertronian vehicle mode. So before we take a quicker look at her, let's go ahead and see what we got in the package. Of course, the normal instructions, the collector card for Moonracer. This one is a kind of a darker yellow, a mustardy yellow kind of color, which this is Nexus Moonracer. Grants combiner mines a sniper's concentration. She also included her prime armor, which is a pretty nice color. It is the exact same kind of light green and blue color that is throughout on her. And lastly, she has a pistol, which I think this pistol is the same pistol as a couple other figures. I don't know them off the top of my head, but it looks really familiar. Taking a closer look at the vehicle, we see nice translucent blue plastic throughout the entire figure, a very nice light green. Not really sure, I'm not really sure the kind of green it is, but it's throughout the entire figure. It's really nice. We have yellow here on the front where the headlights are. Nice Autobot symbol here on the front. We have some normal black tires throughout, and white and purplish paint on the back of the figure. The back kind of shows the hands, but really there's no real place to hide it on this figure, so it's what it is. While in vehicle mode, you can attach the weapon right back here on the back of her. Peg that on in just like so. And also, if you want to take the prime armor, you can peg it in right here. This piece kind of moves up and down. You can move it right about there. And if you want to bend it, it kind of covers up some of that gapping in the back. It looks a little odd, but it's not too bad actually. For comparison, I have two today. Let's go ahead and do Sludge. See her size difference compared to a dinosaur, which isn't too bad. And also Titan's Return Cup, which I think these two probably best complement themselves because they're both Cybertronian cars. And overall, I think they look really nice together. Different shades of blue and green, but still, they do look pretty nice together, being that they're both modeled around the Cybertronian looking vehicles. On to transforming Moonracer into her robot mode. We take her from here. Let's go start from the back here. The arms we are going to disconnect right here, fold up and out of the way on both sides. Get them nice and straight. Once you do that, you can actually separate this piece here. Separate this piece here. Rotate this to the back. This piece will then move forward. You rotate this and reveal her head. Kind of push it back. It doesn't really click in, but it does stay in the place later on, you'll see. Down here, you're going to... Let's see, what do I do down here? I forget. Okay. Down here, we are going to separate here, rotate this back, get this out of the way. This will unpeg this piece as well. Let's go ahead and rotate this around. And as we do, we can fold this, get this out of the way for the moment. Once we do that, we rotate the bottom piece back again. Disconnect the feet, bring the bottom part of the feet down. There's not much more you can do down here. This piece doesn't really move around, it's just kind of there. It's a little unfortunate, but again, it's just how it is. And once you have the feet out like so, you have that there. Bring the arms down. If you haven't already, I did rotate the hands from in there to out here. Get that nice and straight. Back here, back here you can either have this down, like so, or you can rotate it up. I'm personally going to keep it up like this. It makes the backpack a lot larger, but overall I think it makes the figure better looking. At least to me it does. But really that's about it for the transformation. And there's Moonracer in her robot mode. Now let's take a closer look at the details on this figure. So we see she has the kind of purplish tone here on the shins. We have the white feet. It just has the clear translucent part down here on the bottom of the feet, but yeah, it's what it is. This part doesn't move anywhere, so it's just kind of there. A little bit of kibble hanging off the side. Up here we see a little yellow in the belt, as well as some more purple here on the chest. These pieces here on the arms just kind of hang off. They look a little odd on the figure, but they don't move either. But, you know, it doesn't really affect it too much. Up here on the chest, we see a nice Autobot logo and some more translucent plastic here on the chest. On the backpack here, she has a large backpack, but that is just, there's no real place to put any of this stuff. And this is the best way to make it look decent, in my opinion. It's really up to you if you want it hanging down or not, but for me, I like it all kind of packed up. You can even make her look like she has a little bit of wings if you want. Looks a little interesting. You just kind of get it at the right angle. She looks pretty cool like that, but, you know, it's up to you. Now for her face sculpt, she has some pink lipstick on, which is pretty nice. We have blue eyes and some yellow here on the side of the face, as well as the top. Nice little emblem there. As for articulation, we have articulation here at the knee, some swivel here at the thigh. Same with rotation here out at the thigh as well, up and backwards. Both sides. Down here at the feet, we have a little bit of swivel, which is pretty cool. And nothing really up and down. I mean, we can make it go up and down a little bit here, but not too terribly much. Here at the arms, full rotation here at the shoulders, up and down and around. Same here at the elbow. Both are on ball joints. No rotation here at the wrist, besides in and out. Makes it kind of look a little strange, but it's what it is. As for the head, rotation side to side, full ball joint movement, any way you want to put it. Something kind of weird if you look at this. These ball joints look to be metal. Or if they aren't, they are very nicely painted. I don't really want to pop her arm off to look, but it's a weird addition to this figure. It's kind of cool. Now for some comparisons. First, let's go ahead and bring Sludge in here. See the size difference between the two and how they look together. Next, we'll bring in Cup. And see how well these look together. There is a little bit of a size difference between the two. I just think the Titans Return figures were a little bigger to begin with. That's about it for the size thing there. Now, as well, you can bring in her weapon. Attach it to her hand. It's kind of a pretty big weapon for her, but, you know, that's okay. Now, as normal, if I had a G1 figure, or if I didn't, I would put a picture of one up here, but she never had a G1 figure made, so this is about all I can do. But overall, that's about it for Moonracer. All in all, I think she's a pretty good figure. A little bit of kibble hanging off here and there, but hey, I really do like the coloring on this figure and the design, as well as the vehicle mode. I think both of them are a nice change for a robot, and overall, I think she is a good addition to a G1 shelf if you are like me and mostly collect things that resemble G1. If you were looking for this figure, there are multiple choices you can do. You can look online if you like. There are pre-orders going on for most places, but I found mine at Walmart for a pretty reasonable price, what most of them are going for. So keep your eyes open. Wave 2 is hit or miss at some of these stores, mostly if you live in a section where a lot of collectors are. People will pick them up pretty quick and put them in their own collection, but keep your eyes peeled, look at the forums, you'll find them if you pay attention. Overall though, I hope you like this video. Please leave a like, subscribe if you feel so inclined to do so. Join the ever-growing community that is starting to come into the realm of my reviews, and I hope you like what I'm doing. But again, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.